Uptown-Boxing here with Luis Monda out of Johnny Toco's gym. I wanted to ask you 2 or 3 questions. We've already went through a few interviews with Brendan. What fighting style would work for Roman to fight against Roman Gonzalez? I see that the smaller weight classes, they fight different. So kind of like you don't see the Philly style too much down there.
To fight against Chocolatito, I mean, it's really difficult because the problem is he doesn't have a lot of vulnerabilities. He's tough. He's hard to hurt. He's got incredible endurance. He can turn. Like, I mean, that's a huge thing. Usually most guys who fight the way he does, they don't turn very well, but he can turn. He can make pivots. He's one of those guys that if I had to train somebody to fight him, I'd be like kept up at night wondering what to tell my fighter to do. I think you gotta hit him in the body. You're not gonna hurt him to the face right away. You have to keep him moving because he does less damage if his feet are not set. And you have to get in his head. Like with him, it's largely psychological. Like if you can get him to question himself. When he fought Juan Francisco Estrada, I think's the guy's name.
Yeah.
It was a split decision, and Estrada got in his head. He really had Chocolatito worried, and that you got to break a guy down like that up here.
Yeah, that's why his face came out.
Right.
How it did.
Right.
All right. Second question. Are you a fan of shifting at all?
Oh, you mean like from orthodox to southpaw?
Yeah. Are you?
No.
No. Okay.
Because most people suck at one of them, but they insist on doing it. The thing about guys who switch sides is they insist on doing it. A very good example of this is Eric Morales, Terrible. He almost tanked his first fight with Pacquiao because he switched to southpaw in the last 2 rounds.
That's right.
Just to embarrass Manny and got hurt in like the last minute of the last round. So most people, when they switch, they're hard-headed. Like, if they get hit and hurt, they're not going to switch back, at least not right away. Plus, it's hard to reset your brain like that. So most people, if I have a good fighter that I train and they're fighting a good fighter and that fighter switches just to be a showboat, I tell them jump on him. As soon as you see him switch, jump on him right away because he's not going to have his bearings. He needs you to leave him alone for a second so he can figure out what he's doing on that side or what he wants to do. He's still thinking in terms of the other side. There are very few seamless switchers in boxing. Terrence Crawford's one of them. Like, Terrence Crawford switches so smoothly, you could watch him box for a whole fight and not know what round he was orthodox or southpaw in. That's how he got the Gamboa.
Right.
Gamboa switches not quite as smoothly as Crawford. And ironically enough, the other smoothest switcher I've ever seen in the sport is like a no-name, low-level pro that used to train here, named Mike Williamson. Being around this sport, you hear about gym legends, like gym fighters, like guys who they did their best stuff in a gym, and just for whatever reason, their career didn't come together. Mike's still trucking, he still fights. He's 1-1, I believe. But if you watch him spar, when he switches from orthodox to southpaw, there's literally no difference. He doesn't miss a beat. But that's 2 guys in like 10 years of being in the best gyms in Vegas.
That takes a lot of training to learn that and master it.
It's very rare to meet someone who really is naturally ambidextrous, meaning they can do anything with their left hand that they can do with their right hand.
Okay. So any shout outs to Cuba, anybody from out here in Vegas?
Always, Miami. I love Miami. I'm from Miami. I don't miss the Hurricanes. I miss the Hurricanes, the team, not the Hurricanes, the sport. I can't watch the ESPN, the U, like I get choked up. Because that was my whole childhood. Coming up with the national championship level teams. I'm a Southern boy. Born and raised. I'm from down south. Like these, I still retain that even out here on the West Coast. Not quite the coast, but Vegas is like an extension of LA. So I mean, it's comprised mostly of Cali people.
That's true.
So, just keeping it real. Like I'm East Coast. I'm a down south dude. You know what I mean? Like I keep it like that all the time.
Well, we want to thank you for the extensive interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was really informative, and we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Taco Toco Gym. I'm sorry.
Tocos, yes.
Sorry. Don't get it twisted, guys.
No problem. Johnny
That's my
Toco.
fault.
It's just remember, it's the same as the Spanish word tocar. Spanish and Italian are pretty much the same language.
Oh, I could get that. Tocar.
Yeah, see?
See? All right, guys. Thank you.